Hello and welcome to episode 233 of the Daily Sales Message Sales Podcast, where every single day I share sales tips and techniques and hacks and tricks and all sorts of things that are designed to teach you how to sell more confidently and how to sell more stuff ultimately. But it's designed to be super practical, super easy for you to do, and as this is episode 233, you know there are 232 other episodes that you can check out, so if you like this, feel free to check those out. Anyway, in today's episode we're talking about something which I call contact security. Contact security sounds really kind of abstract and strange. So what is that, James? Let me explain it to you. Contact security is when you deal with a company. So let's say in a business to business kind of setting, my company provides your company with products or services. I know Gary at that company, and that's it. Usually I only know Gary and that's it. And that's a problem, because if Gary leaves or is fired or anything happens to him, my entire business relationship is at risk. So one thing that I encourage my clients and students to do is to have as many contacts as possible at that organization. It can be people in the accounts department. You can start talking to them and obviously be a fast payer, be a nice quick reply to emails, give them what they need, etc. Could be people on the front desk, could be Gary's colleagues, etc. We need to strike up as many relationships as possible with as many people as possible in that business, because the more contacts we have, the more secure our relationship with that company is. The more contacts we have, the more secure our relationship with that company is. I want you to think about right now, if you've got relationships with companies, you're supplying them with things, how many contacts do you have there? Because if you only have one, it's kind of known as a single point of failure. It's a bit of a risky proposition, because if that person dies, God forbid, or if they're off on long-term sick, they get promoted, they leave, they're sacked, whatever, your entire relationship, and you know what that's worth to you in financial terms, that entire relationship is at risk. So start making calls, start connecting with people on LinkedIn, start being very nice to people and sending emails, but you need at least 2 or 3 or more contacts in a business so you are known to them. So when something does happen to Gary, my hypothetical contact at the company that for some reason lives over here in my office, so when Gary leaves his business over there, other people in the company go, "Oh, James, we know James, no problem. Let's introduce you to your new contact, James. This is Jenny. She's replacing Gary, blah, blah, here we go." And you've saved yourself a lot of hassle. So that's contact security, making sure you have as many contacts as possible in the businesses that you provide. Right, that's it for this episode of the Daily Sales Message. Tomorrow, episode 234. I'm talking about protective domains. It's a very similar kind of concept, trying to shield and protect ourselves from the downsides and the negative things that can happen in the commercial environment. Protective domains, we'll talk about that tomorrow. In the meantime, if you haven't already, please hop on over to sellingconfidencescore.com. That's sellingconfidencescore.com. There you will find a 20-question quiz across 4 main categories. You can get a very, very accurate understanding of how well or badly you might be doing across the 4 main areas of selling. But more importantly, you'll get a personalized, instant and free action plan that will help you to improve in those areas. It takes about 2 minutes to complete. So head on over to sellingconfidencescore.com to get your free action plan right now. Don't know what I'm saying right now. Do it when you want. It's fine. Have 5 minutes. Have a wee break. It's cool. Anyway, thanks for listening or watching all the way to the end. Blazing my mind recording so many of these episodes. Do appreciate all of your time and attention and all the lovely kind of comments and emails and contacts that I have. I appreciate it. I'll catch you tomorrow for another rambling edition of the Daily Sales Message.